Thank you for listening. My name is Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21. I'm a mixed martial arts journalist. I currently contribute to bjpen.com, Low Kick MMA, CageSidePress.com. You could find my work there as well as my YouTube channel at aka Strauss21. And of course, the Did You See That Shit Mixed Martial Arts podcast that you are listening to right now. Here is my latest interview. I hope you enjoy it. I want to welcome, for the first time to the show, Mr. Slow Mike Rodriguez. What's going on, man?
What's happening? What's happening?
Big win for you at UFC Milwaukee. You fought a guy in Adam Milstead who was coming down from heavyweight, but you looked phenomenal, man. Congratulations on a big win.
Thank you.
Kind of a generic question, man, but how was camp leading up to this fight?
Camp was really good. At first, I was a little hesitant, like a little, not hesitant. That's not the word I want to use. I was more just like nervous because I had lost. I was coming off a loss. I just wasn't. I was like, oh man, I'm not sure. I was like had a little bit of doubt. But as camp went on, putting pieces together, I just started feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're referring to your official UFC debut at UFC 223 against Devin Clark, which was a unanimous decision loss. But I thought you performed well, but definitely not your best. You took a step in that right direction, though, man, at this last weekend in Milwaukee. You looked tremendous. I mean, the knee that you hit him with and then you finished it with punches. I mean, you look like you are finally starting to reach what you can be. Would you agree with that assessment?
I would definitely agree with that.
Now, you train with the Lausanne Brothers, correct? The Lauzon gym?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
How long have you been there?
I would say about like six years consecutively. I used to go there before, just when I had camps, and that was back when I was like an amateur. I was out of another gym, and I used to go there. Yeah, I used to go there in that time, and then I was like, all right, I need to step it up and get this full time. And that's when I made the transition.
Very cool. I mean, for a guy your size, man, 6'4", you have an 82.5-inch reach. For light heavyweight, you have, I mean, just through the roof statistics. You're a physical specimen for 205 pounds. I believe you weighed in at 203.5 for this last one, so a little bit under. Have you ever entertained the idea of 185, or is that just way out of the range?
I think it's way out of the range. I used to fight at 85, and it was getting really hard to make the weight. That's why I came up.
Yeah. I mean, you look great at 205 pounds, and we're seeing this movement now with fighters that kind of they're shying away from cutting all the extra weight. So I think that 205 pounds is going to be where it's at for you, man. I mean, obviously you want to enjoy your time off here. When would you like to get back at it?
I would like to get back in like sooner but later. Sometimes like early spring, about like March would be great.
Now, did you enjoy your time in Milwaukee? Was that your first time ever in the city?
Yeah, I'm the first time ever.
Really? Okay.
I loved it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Milwaukee's a cool place. I'm out of Chicago, so it was only like an hour and a half drive for me.
Okay.
But yeah, Milwaukee's a cool little town, man. Cool little Midwest town. You're an East Coast guy, right?
That's correct.
Have you ever considered branching out to train at some other gyms, or did you plant your flag there, and is that where you're going to be for the rest of your career?
No, I'll be there for the rest of my career.
Very cool. Now, the Lausanne Brothers, they've been around mixed martial arts for a long time. Joe, in particular, what have you taken from those guys? Because I imagine you probably learn so much every day from them.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing about Joe, Joe's like you said, he's been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows the do's and don'ts of the sport. You know what I mean? He always tries to steer us in the right direction. And I'm just like a sponge. I just take in everything he tells me. I'm like, all right, yep, okay, gotcha, yep, all right. Like, anything he said, Mike, do this, do that, do this, do that. You got to eat like this. You got to be like, he built me to the point where I am today.
Now, the nickname Slow, how did that come about, man?
So when I first got there, I never did boxing mitts before. And I did some boxing mitts with my boxing coach, Steve Mays. I was like, all right, man, because around the way, like around here, everybody used to call me like Big Mike. And I was hitting mitts with him, and he was like, holy shit, you are slow. And he was like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, the name stuck. Everybody at the gym has been calling me Slow Mike. And yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, you're not slow anymore, man. I mean, at least you didn't look that way this last weekend in Milwaukee. That's for sure. They might have
No,
to
no.
consider chanting you to Quick Mike or something like that now, right?
I know, right?
But yeah, man. I mean, things are looking up for you. Of course, you made your first appearance on the UFC stage at the Dana White Contender Series. You looked tremendous. Obviously, you were in a contract. How have things changed for you since that moment?
It's been crazy. Just like the love and support from people I've been getting, not just from like locally, but like just like everywhere around the world. It's been awesome. It's been really great.
Yeah, yeah, you're a guy I think that is very intriguing because you're down to earth, you're very talented as everybody just saw, and you're only 30 years old, so you're just entering your prime. And as I said, man, your measurables are through the roof for this weight class, 6'4", 82.5-inch reach. So I think when guys see you, they the Jon Jones comparison are probably just going to be there because of your physical size and your talent as it catches up there. Is that something that you've heard a lot in your career too? Is it the Jon Jones comparison just because of your size?
Absolutely, absolutely. I get it all the time. I'm like, oh man, you like Jon Jones? You're just like Jon Jones. Blah blah blah. Well, if I spar with guys, and I'm just like, yes, so. I mean, the things that work for me work for him, and vice versa. So it's like because we have similar builds.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, because your fighting styles are. I wouldn't say they're you're a fighter, so they're going to be similar in some respects. But yeah, your measurables, you guys have very similar size and stature. But you're a guy on social media. If you'd like to share everybody what your social media handles.
You can find me at Emerald MMA on Instagram and Twitter, and Mike Rodriguez on Facebook.
Well, I appreciate your time, Mike. I always like to give you guys a few minutes here to shout out your coaches, sponsors, whatever you'd like, man. The floor is yours, Mike.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to all my teammates and coaches at Lauzon MMA. Give a huge shout out to Mike Perry, my strength conditioning coach, and just thank you for everything they've been giving me. And I'm just trying to look forward to do more work like that, like I did last Saturday.
It was tremendous. I think it was one of my favorite moments of the night. So I can't wait to see what the new year brings for you, man. Slow Mike Rodriguez. Definitely going to be a contender in the light heavyweight division, man, for sure.
Thank you.